Here's how you play Pangaean Tournament. Got ourselves some cubes. Okay. We got our duel deck. We got ourselves the rule book. And we got ourselves a deck, different characters with their own special abilities. So step number 1 is to pick 2 characters. Each player has to pick 2 characters. Whoever picks their character first gets to decide their abilities and attacks second. So, for this demonstration, I'm going to be picking Batista. And playing against Alexander. We'll have Saito on my side. And there we go. Very nice. So each player has to pick 2. I don't have a second player with me, so pretend that these guys. Alright. Now we're going to place our guard counters by the side here. And take a yellow health cube and place it on the glowing number. That's their starting HP. You can see this guy has 14 max HP and this guy has 12. Might be something you want to consider. And with that, we just need to take out our duel deck. Place it face down between our guys, and we're gonna have a little discard pile here later. And that is the setup phase. Alright, so now in no particular order, we want to draw 3 duel cards for each of our characters. And in a moment I'll zoom out so you guys can see it. Not exactly the most professional when it comes to this sort of stuff. Ooh, permanent. So this is what the setup looks like. We're gonna go into a round, which will be where whoever chose their character second will be able to choose an ability now. And so I'm gonna... Before you choose your abilities, you may want to take note of the situation with who's doing how much damage. So my guy Saito here, he's doing -1 + 1, that cancels each other out, 2 damage today. And my other guy is doing, these 2 cancel. I like to do that to cancel them out. He's gonna be doing 3 damage today. Whereas my opponent, he'll be doing 3 + 2, 5 - 1 is doing 4. And that permanent that I told you, each time you draw a round, that permanent stays. And the other guy, Alexander, you'll be doing no damage. Hooray! So when you're picking your abilities, depending on the character, you may want to structure your strategy around that. So like this guy, he could destroy one of my opponent's duel cards. So, or he could destroy one of my duel cards. I switched it up because I'm slightly dyslexic. That's okay. I'm going to use his ability, and you can only pick one, and get rid of this permanent damage. Boom. Now he's down to 20. Alright, now my opponent, oopsie, will pick an ability from theirs. So this guy, he can change one of his negative damages into positive for this turn. Oh, I guess he turns that into a positive. So now he's doing 4 damage. Going back to my guys, this guy can add 3 damage to this, so it could be 3 plus 3, that'll be 6, and he can hit 1 person for that. Or, I could pick one of these, and I can hit both my opponents for that amount, but I wouldn't be able to attack after. For just showing how attacks work, we're gonna add 3 damage, so he's gonna do 6. Alright, then the final person on this side, Dorian, he's going to... Ooh, this might be nice. If Batista attacks Dorian for 6, he's dead. But he could just avoid all damage this turn. But this can only happen once. I think if these 2 guys attack Dorian right now, if I use this Drain 2 first, it would just raise it up to 8, but 6 plus 2, 8. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this once. He can't attack then. Now, step 3, the attack phase. Alright, once again, since whoever use their abilities first gets to attack first. So let's use Batista, and let's attack Alexander for 6. 14 minus 6 is 8. And he can't attack no more. Alright. Alexander, who are you gonna hit for 4? Ooh, he doesn't like this guy. Saito's down to 2. Saito attacks Alexander for how much? 2. Alright. And Dorian can't attack because of his ability. Cool. Now, we take all the duel cards that were used, and we put them in the discard pile, and we start a new round. At this point, before you draw, you would determine who died. So if Dorian did die mid-battle, he would still be able to attack and use his abilities. It's kind of like, you know, with their dying breath, they launch an attack sort of idea. Alright, but at this point we would have thought about death. Let's keep picking 3. Oh no! This character cannot use abilities this turn! Such shenanigans in this duel deck. We got Dorian who's doing that. Alexander doing that. Batista doing that. Saito doing that. Okay. Round 2. Saito can't use an ability. Batista, what do you want to do? Batista, oh no, he cancels each other out. But wait, let's use his ability to pick one of my duel cards and hit both opponents for that amount. I'll pick 2. So that knocks Alexander down 2. Knocks Dorian down 2. Dorian is going to use his first ability, which is to drain health from one opponent and add it to himself. He is going to drain it from Saito. Oh no! Saito's dead. And Dorian gets 2 more HP. And then finally, Alexander will use his second ability, which is to turn an opponent's positive damage into negative for this turn. So, he's gonna turn this into a negative. So Saito can't attack. And there we go. This was a round. Saito, now that all the attacks are done, Saito is now done. There's a miracle that I can use at any time after I draw my card. So, Let's get rid of these. And we're gonna keep doing rounds until one player has lost both their characters. Okay. Batista! He can. You know what, let's add 3 for this turn. These two cancel each other out. See, Dorian's gonna use the Drain ability, which is gonna take away 2 from him and add 2 to him. Alexander is going to turn that -4 to a +4. So that means he'll be doing 6 damage this turn. We've got ourselves an attack phase. To save himself from dying. That's kind of bleak, isn't it? Well, Batista can at least... He's gonna hit Alexander for 6, knocking Alexander out. 3 and this add 3. Dorian is gonna hit Batista for 3, knocking him out. And Alexander, just for the sake of overkill, is gonna hit Batista for another 7. And it's just playing around there. And this, and at the end, everybody's done attacking. Batista is clearly dead. So is Al. And that means this player won. Congratulations! And that's how you play Pangaean Tournament.